So I'm making ribs today, and I'm gonna start by marinating and washing these ribs up. Wanna rinse your rib off. I can't really show y'all, but I'm gonna rinse it off. Go ahead and pat it dry. This part right here, this is the membrane, this skin thing shit right here. So I'm gonna tuck it and I'm gonna peel it off. Okay, so they should basically look like this. All that is basically the membrane. I use a paper towel to just get it off. Now I'm gonna season it. Some mustard as a binder on the back and then the front of it too. Coated in the mustard. These are all the seasonings I'm gonna be using. Not too much, but coated. So I just seasoned this up. Ooh. Both sides. I'm gonna add just a little bit more of that Creole on top, but pat it in, rub it in, and then just let it sit for like an hour. Sprinkle adobo on top too. So they've been in the fridge for like 2 hours. I already preheated the oven to 350, and then I'm gonna add some brown sugar on top and then throw them in there. I'm gonna bake it for an hour and a half, and then we're gonna add the barbecue sauce, and then you're gonna bake it for another hour and a half, and then it'll be done. Okay, so now I'm gonna wash and peel all these potatoes. And I'm gonna just fill it up with water and some salt and put it to boil. So it's been an hour and a half with the ribs in there. I flipped them like 45 minutes in between. I'm about to take them out and then put the barbecue sauce all over them. Oh, a little juicy. Then both of these, the regular one and then the brown sugar one. And then we're gonna pop them in there for shit, another hour and a half. So now the mashed potatoes are more than fork tender. I'm about to drain the water and then mash them up. They're all drained. I'm gonna add all these seasonings plus the butter and a little bit of milk, and I'm gonna mash them up. So added an egg in there. And then I'm gonna add a little bit more milk and then some of this garlic and herb, no salt from Kinder's. Just put the mashed potatoes just back on the stove. No heat, no nothing, just covered so they stay warm until the ribs are done. They got 36 minutes. I'm gonna take them out once the timer beeps. I'm gonna put a little bit more barbecue sauce on that, and then I'm gonna put them back in for probably another 15 minutes, just so that barbecue sauce could get a little caramelized, and then they should be done. I'm gonna get started on. So for the Brussels sprouts, I'm gonna heat up this pan. I'm gonna put a little bit of this chopped bacon that I chopped up earlier. I already cut the Brussels sprouts in halves, and then I'm gonna add these seasonings to the Brussels sprouts. They're nicely, perfectly golden, not too much. I'm gonna take them out and put them in that little bowl with the paper towel. In that same bacon grease, I'm gonna put all these Brussels sprouts in face down. Take these out. I'm about to put more barbecue. Flip them over. I'm gonna add the bacon. I'm gonna add a little bit of butter and then a little bit of brown sugar on top too. And the ribs are done. I'm gonna just leave them in there. I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna leave them in there for like 15 minutes with the rest of that heat. And just let that caramelize a little bit more. Mashed potatoes done, ribs done.